Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. This session focuses on what learner autonomy is not. I hope and expect by the end of this session, you would be able to understand what is it that cannot be termed as learner autonomy. Well, my dear students, it's very interesting that while scholars tell us what learner autonomy actually is, they also tell us what it is not, so that there are no misleading concepts. I hope and expect you already know what is learner autonomy. So in that context, I would now assert that autonomy is not independence. That is, learners have to learn work cooperatively with the cooperation of the teacher, in cooperation with the peers, and within the educational system. It does not mean being isolated, being alone. It does not mean forgetting about the school system or the classroom system, forgetting about the peers or the group you are a part of, and forgetting the teacher. It's about it's about taking charge of your learning, but not being independent of all these aspects. Also, autonomy is not context free. That is, the extent to which it can be practiced depends on the factors such as the learner's personality and motivation, their language learning needs and wants, and the educational environment. So what level of autonomy can be given to one person may not be given to the other person or to the other learner. What autonomy is needed by a particular group of learners may not be needed by the other. So it cannot be context free. The situation, the context, the level of the students, the nature of the students, their motivation, their personality types, everything would matter. Also, autonomy is not a steady state achieved by the learners. It is not so that you achieve autonomy once and it remains there as a static thing. That is, autonomous learners are likely to be autonomous in one situation, but not necessarily in another situation. They may very well choose to abdicate their own autonomy and look for teachers' direction when it comes to the teaching and learning of certain other things. So autonomy is not where we would say, well, a learner is autonomous learner, or that autonomy is attained forever. No, it is not so. In one situation, it may be attained. In another situation, it may not be there, or even there is a possibility that the learner himself or herself foregoes it and looks up to the teacher for getting some guidance or for getting some directions.